Cadet Hendrik, I'm curious to hear what it takes to convince an Onyx Guard cadet to steal one of the COG's most powerful weapons.
I was against it, sir.
That's right. Run to Daddy.
Maybe you could show me and the army you volunteered for a little respect.
I tried that, and look what it got me.
A sewer line led from the museum to the academy, so we took it.
Did you encounter any locusts in the sewers, Cadet?
None, Colonel. They were all busy, topside. The academy had been destroyed by Karn. But the beacon in Professor Elliott's lab would allow us to guide that missile right to that monster. All we had to do was go and get it.
We sure that beacon's there?
One way to find out.
It was a perfect combat situation for long-range weapons. Problem was, there weren't any.
Enemy spotted!
Can you not see me?
Revive me! Sorry if I got blood on you.
I'm on your side now.
Enemy spotted!
Let's go.
Guns up!
Look out! On the side! Reaver incoming!
Problem just doubled! Other side, incoming!
Enemy reinforcements!
Come on!
Come get me! Check your aim!
Time for some clean underwear.
I don't think so.
Time to go inside, right?
Yeah, find the light mass missile beacon, and then get the hell out of here.
cadets were the smartest, the toughest, the best the COG had to offer. The next generation of officers. Karn mowed them down like daisies.
What if the lab is busted up too?
It can't be. We need that beacon.
Our old headmaster was so worried about the UIR overrunning Halvo Bay that he installed a campus-wide gas-spraying deadman switch. Well, it had just gone off. We had to hurry. Follow me. We're looking for the Institute for Science and Technology.
When they charge, don't bother with body shots. Go for the head.
There's the lab entrance. One more step before entering the lab. The security station. Protocol had never felt more pointless. Inside the lab, the fire suppression system had gone active. Our eyes and lungs filled with flame-away aerosol. That didn't make the fighting any easier.
should have run!
Enemy spotted!
I don't think so.
Now you're double dead.
Man, the lab looks different from the last time I was here.
You work here?
I helped test some prototype weapons. Professor Elliot had a crush on me.
Oh, okay. This has got to be it.
It's not moving.
Its restraints are still in place. There should be a button around here.
You're kidding me, right? That's our beacon?
These units are tough, durable, and they can cloak. You'll grow to love it. I thought he could cloak.
Not on Academy grounds. Anti-cloaking fields. We'll have to protect it on the way out.
Bot, can you take us out of here?
The bot was in charge. He knew the quickest way out. Somehow the bot was sending out a signal the Nemesis could zero in on. Getting out of there wasn't gonna be easy.
When the bot beeps and freezes, it means we've got company. He won't move till it's clear.
I think we all knew that, Cadet.
Actually,
Sharpen your pencils and let's move. Bot, which way?
Bot, help us out with the door.
What is it, little guy? Uh-huh. Something mean out there? Get ready to kill it.
Throw! Somebody help that bot! Cease fire, asshole! Bring it on!
Did that.
What the hell? Enemy spotted!
Enemy spotted!
They keep coming! I have never fought so hard for something that beeps so much.
Oh, they're coming in again. Get ready!
Watch it! Enemy spotted! We got the ball!
Get out of my shot! They're picking up a bot!
They keep coming!
This is my kind of fight!
They breached the surface!
Throw an ink! I'm trying!
That looks like all of them. It's back in protection mode, so protect it! They're hitting the bot! They're hitting the thing!
Yes!
I know I said this before, but that looks like all of them.
So we're done then, right?
For now, I think.
I was beginning to wonder if that bot really knew the best way off campus. But with no one back at Control to talk to, our only choice was to follow him.
Not your only choice, Cadet. You could have come home.
If you say so, sir. We were out of ammo, so I reached for my snub pistol. We all did. We passed through this courtyard on the way in. We're almost out of here.
Tripwire crossbow. Never seen one of these. Doesn't this look kind of like a toy?
That's the Raven we saw earlier, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's scavenge whatever equipment we can. That's all we can do now.
Guns up.
We got a large force inbound, closing in on the Academy Square. I can see a crash, Raven. If you can hear you down there, they're almost on you. Looks like several dozen locusts, at least.
I think that means we're in trouble.
Yep, that's what it means.
There's some gear near the wreckage, at least.
Colonel, it looks like Karn's getting serious military assistance from the local fauna. And they've got plenty of morale.
There's gotta be more coming, Kilo. Stay sharp and set up.
Look what I found. My kill.
Fire in the hole!
Area clear. After you, little, flying guy.
Someone's got to name this thing.
We came for the beacon. Now we had it. Our next stop was Professor Elliot's house in Seahorse Hills. I hoped he'd had better luck against the grubs than my fellow cadets.
So, Paddock. Are you here as Major Paddock of the UIR, or Private Paddock of the COG?
Whichever one you like less.
The Open Arms program may have given you our uniform, but you and I remain enemies.
Fine. Let's settle this like enemies then.
Hey, that's enough! Stand down. You Garaznys weren't known for treating prisoners very well. I'm sure you know nothing about it.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
You don't seem like a man who takes orders. Why even follow Baird?
You might say I had an ulterior motive.